Hold on. Can you guys still hear me? Let me see. Am I still live? Okay. Okay, what the hell is going on here? Okay, live now. Sorry, guys. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. Okay, weird, man. All right, so I'm a complete idiot. So let me know if you guys can hear me. Can you actually still hear me? You guys are going to laugh. All right, let me see here. You can still hear me. Dude, that is super lucky. Okay. Jason, thank you so much for the first super chat and channel support. Give me 1 second to kind of explain myself here. I started the stream. I ran downstairs. I grabbed a beer to prepare for this stream. As I sat down, I went to crack open the beer. I did so. And then I moved my arm. And the beer spilled all over the top of my computer case. Now, luckily, it didn't get down in any cracks or anything. It just kind of spilled on the power button. But it looks like it's okay. Not only that, when I tried to wipe it up with this giant towel, I accidentally hit the power button. And my computer started to turn off, and I hit cancel immediately. And the only program that saved me from restarting my computer and completely redoing the stream was OBS was still running and active and streaming. So, my room currently smells like shitty light beer. And I'm probably going to need to use some Lysol on the top of my computer case. So, but we're good to go. Things are still working. Everything's good here. How are you? Welcome, guys. So I apologize for the completely messy live stream intro. I can't believe that has never happened before, man. Like, the years that I've had this set up, I built this setup, this desk set up about 3 years ago. You know, it's been in 3 different houses. And I can't believe I've never knocked over anything on my computer. Today was the first, and luckily it survived. Hopefully my SD card survived as well. So, welcome, guys. Good to see everybody. I'm 34 as of the 23rd of May, a couple days ago. Thank you guys all for the birthday wishes. I saw a bunch of guys giving love on Twitter and on Discord as well. Welcome, one and all. Mr. St. Jank, thank you so much for the first super chat and channel support of the stream, man. Caleb Kemp, Zachary Kreider, thank you guys so much. Zachary, ridiculously generous super chat, channel support, birthday wishes. I appreciate the shit out of that, man. Hope you're doing well. Let me tell you what we did on my birthday. We went to the beach, us Florida folks. Took my daughter, had a big tent, had some lunch at the beach. We just ran around in the sand, and she likes to sit waist deep as the waves come in, and they just crash all over her and splash her in the face, and she's not terrified whatsoever of it. If we didn't stop her, man, she would just sprint right into the damn ocean. So yeah. Anyway, I appreciate that, Zach. Thank you so much for the ridiculously generous super chat and channel support this afternoon, man. Hope you're doing well, and hope you had a good weekend, and hope you're having a good Memorial Day if you are in the States. But thank you so much once again, Zach. And Caleb Kemp, hello there. Happy belated birthday. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, it's been a good weekend. Good, relaxing weekend. Like I said, beach Saturday, which was my actual birthday. Then I had a couple friends that were in town, not specifically for my birthday, just because they're visiting family up here. And they came over and hung out. We played some Jackbox party games, which is great. And then what else? Yesterday, we didn't do a damn thing. It was just a day at home, which was super nice. We haven't done that in a very long time. Nothing going on. And then today we went over to my wife's grandma's pool, and that was that. It was fun. Good times. But yeah, I appreciate that, man. OBS to the rescue indeed, man. I was like, the first thought that I had, like, I sat that down at the computer, man, and I looked at the chat, and I saw that you sent over a generous super chat, and I was like, hell yeah, thank you so much. And I cracked open my beer, and it spilled all over my computer, and I accidentally hit the power button, and in my brain, I was like, oh fuck, I didn't get to say thank you. So I'm glad it worked out. Sloth Tree, thank you so much for the channel support as well. I just want to call you a clone Kunt? Is that because the robot wouldn't let you spell the other one? Enjoy your day. All right. What is that emoji? What is that emoji? Let me see here. Well, dude, thank you so much. Let's see. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, there we go. All right. Urban Dictionary was correct. But Sloth, thank you so much for the generous super chat and channel support. I'm trying to figure out what the hell that emoji is. What is that? Emoji. Oh, revolving hearts emoji. You can actually copy. I don't know if I've ever noticed that, man. You can actually copy and paste emojis and search for them on Google. I didn't know you could do that, but I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for the channel support this afternoon. Well, that reminds me, there was a podcast that I was listening to maybe a few years ago, and it was some internet guy, I don't know, from the tech boom, or the .com boom rather, and he was saying like that the next .com boom is going to be like emojis as URLs and stuff like that, right? So like HelloGreedo smiley face, right? HelloGreedo revolving heart emoji. You know what I mean? Emojis actually being parts of .coms or replacing .coms and things being spelled with emojis. It's kind of interesting. But anyway. Okay, cool. Perfect. I'm turning on the baby monitor. My wife, we just got home from the pool, and my wife just texted me and said she is out, so I have the baby monitor. My wife is going to go on a run, and I'm going to be streaming with you guys, sipping on some beers, and then afterwards it is my turn to work out. So that's what I do. I have a beer on the weekend and then do some dumbbells. Why not? Mr. Orko, thank you so much for the ridiculous generous super chat and channel support this afternoon, man. I hope you're doing well over on the other side of the globe there. Orko, yo, belated happy returns, my dude. Keep on rocking and making us love everything Star Wars. There you go. Well, thank you so much for the well wishes, and that means a lot, man. And I really appreciate that channel support. You might find this cool. I saw my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law, and I saw them today at my grandma-in-law's, my wife's grandma's pool. And they brought me. Let me text my wife back. Sorry, she's telling me that she's about to go out on a run. Asked me if I have the monitor on. Monitor on. Okay, cool. And they brought me a birthday present, and it was the cookbook from Galaxy's Edge, which is kind of cool. I don't know if I knew that existed or not, but there's some cocktail recipes in there, and in Orko, I debated in my brain as soon as I saw it. I was like, I could probably turn some of these into videos and make just kind of make a cooking show with this Galaxy's Edge cookbook. Now, the few times that I have made cooking shows or recipe videos and stuff like that, it sounds like it would be a lot easier to make a video like that, but it's more involved than you would think. At least than I would think. Unless you have, somebody that's there and knows exactly what they want to film and stuff like that. But whenever I try to do it, like if I'm cooking something or my wife's cooking something and we want to film here and there, you have to explain shots and what you're going for. But I want to kind of turn some of those Galaxy's Edge recipes into videos and continue the idea that I've only executed on a few times From Trooper to Table. From Trooper to Table was a series that I started a long time ago. I've peppered in some cooking segments here and there through videos over the years. But I actually kind of want to make it a thing, on this channel. But anyway, Orko, thank you so much. Extremely generous. Hope you're doing well, man. I have no idea. I've been so kind of like, not isolated is the wrong word, but kind of like, looking through a pinhole almost at the whole COVID quarantine, everything, to the point where I don't really know what's happening around the world with COVID. I only know what's happening in my little section of the planet here in Florida. And as of a couple days ago, man, everything's back to kind of full speed, except for certain businesses are required to do certain things, but it's crazy. Anyway, long story short, man, hope you're doing well on the other side of the globe. And Caretaker Wanted, thank you so much as well. Ready for the SpaceX launch, thumbs up. Me too. Super pumped. I was talking about it a little bit today with my brother-in-law. Yeah, super excited. I was debating about going down there, man, because I only live 2 hours away. But actually less now, because we moved further south. But yeah, extremely excited. You know, first launch, first time we've put astronauts into space on American soil since 2011, since STS-135 back in 2011. I was there for the final shuttle launch back in 2011. Got some pictures, got some video of it. And I think that was like my 6th shuttle launch, something like that. But I'm extremely excited for it, man. Caretaker, I was debating about streaming during it, and having like the SpaceX stream on my screen as well. But as I was thinking about it, I think I'm just gonna sit back on my couch and watch it on my TV. It's actually Wednesday. They might have to scrub it. I think there's a lot of rain and whatnot in the forecast. So, but as of right now, it is Wednesday. That's the day that my parents babysit my daughter. And I believe the launch is at 4 in the afternoon, 4:30 or something like that. So I'm probably just gonna end up watching it on the couch, sitting back. Yeah, it'd be fun. But anyway, I'm looking forward to it as well, man. Saw your Instagram. Nice. There we go. Josh Gonzalez, happy birthday, man. Also hitting my 28th this week. Cheers to another year. Cheers right back to you. I already cheersed my computer tower. I'll cheers my microphone, Josh. But yeah, happy birthday to you. This coming week. It's weird, like... I think the weirdest feeling, one of the weirdest feelings, is looking at pictures that you don't feel like they were that long ago, you know? 10 years ago, right? 10 years ago exactly 10 years ago pretty much is when I went on a South American deployment. That feels like yesterday, and I look at those pictures, like my parents look younger. I looked younger. It's just kind of crazy, and it feels like it wasn't that long ago. But the passage of time is sneaky. It is sneaky. I think some of the weirdest stuff is like looking at pictures of your folks from 10 years ago, which feels like a blink of an eye. Feels like it was yesterday, but you can see the age. You can see, that just the passage of time there. Oh, it moves quick, but I appreciate that, Josh. The beach is my happy place. Me too. I don't know if I'd ever want to live anywhere that didn't have a beach, Alexander. Summer is my favorite month. I live at the pool. I live at the beach. I love it. I mean, I love it. But yeah. Daniel Ambrose, thank you so much as well. Happy birthday. If you want a streaming recommendation, Blood Machines on Shudder is a killer low-budget, trippy sci-fi short with a great synthwave soundtrack. On Shudder. What the hell is Shudder? Shudder. Streaming. Oh, it's a I've heard of this. Yeah. Okay. Blood Machines. Blood Machines. Okay. Artificial intelligence escapes a spaceship to challenge 2 Blade Runners to a chase. Blood Machines. Oh, this looks weird. All right, so... Oh, it's 50 minutes. That's really short. When did this come out? 2019. 2 space hunters are tracking down a machine trying to free itself. After taking it down, they witness a mystical phenomenon. The ghost of a young woman pulls itself out of the machine as if the spaceship had a soul. Trying to understand the nature of its entity, they start chasing the woman through space. I could read that 3 more times and it would make no more sense to me. But it sounds fun. I appreciate the recommendation, man. I'm assuming there's a trailer. I'll check it out for sure. But yeah, I've heard of I knew there was like a horror streaming service, but I didn't know it was called Shudder. Maybe I did. I don't know. But Shudder is an American over-the-top subscription video on-demand service featuring horror, thriller, and supernatural fiction titles owned and operated by AMC Networks. Interesting. That's something that I would probably never sign up for. Oh, it's $5 a month? That's not bad at all. Wow. That's probably not something that I would ever sign up for. I've never been a big horror fan or whatnot, especially not one to just sign up for a streaming service that is solely horror. But interesting. I appreciate the recommendation, though. It looks weird. But I appreciate that, Daniel. And AT&T, thank you so much for... I thought that was a slice of pizza emoji, but it's not. Dude, AT&T, thank you so much for the generous channel support. Hope you're doing well, man. Fighting the good fight. Happy birthday, dude. Well, thank you. 34. Feels... I don't... That, like, 20 years ago, 34 was ancient, right? Now, I feel like... I still feel like a kid. I feel healthier than I have ever felt. You know what I mean? My body's not breaking. But when I was a kid, 34 was like old. And one of the weirdest things, I'm sure you feel this too, because you have kids and whatnot. But like, I walk around my neighborhood and there's people my age with kids, and it's hard to explain. Like, when you were a kid, those were the adults, right? They knew shit. And I walk around and there's just a bunch of people with kids and they don't know shit. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. And I appreciate it, man. Rudy, thank you so much. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you for your service. Well, I appreciate that, Rudy. Yep. It's kind of interesting because it is a very, on one hand, it's a very somber holiday, right? On the other hand, everybody is partying, like grilling burgers and drinking beer, and it's a party, you know. So it's kind of this interesting juxtaposition. It's what it should be. It is. It's a day of remembrance, but it's also a day of appreciation. It's a day of having fun, because that's what I think everybody would want you to do. Right? But I appreciate that, man. And happy Memorial Day to you as well. 34 solar rotations. Interesting. Yeah. Rule 34. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Did I just screw myself, Carbonite Hunter? Rule 34 and popcorn. Nice. That's funny. Oh, there's so many people talking about Rule 34. I am Rule 34 years old as of Saturday. So, that's hilarious, man. Sloth Tree, thank you so much. I was the dumb super chat. I just want to say you're a great content provider, and I love all of it. Thank you, mate. Well, dude, I really appreciate that. That means the world. It's, without you guys watching, without you guys supporting, there would be no channel, So I greatly appreciate the sentiment and the kind words there. I want to kind of... I have so many dumb parody videos scripted and stuff like that. I have one that involves like a parody of conspiracies and flat earth and stuff like that. I have one, but in the Star Wars universe, that I've had scripted out for like 6 months that I haven't made. So, Sloth, maybe you're looking forward to some really dumb videos like what I used to make. Even more dumb than the ones that I make now. Intentionally dumb. That's the way I'll put it. You can look forward to some more in the not too distant future, because I'm going to kick that into gear soon. It's just a matter of figuring out the logistics of filming some scenes that I have in my brain, But, dude, Sloth, I greatly appreciate that, man. Thank you for the kind words and the support this afternoon. And Cyrus Jabari, thank you so much for the channel support. Oh, here we go. Cyrus says, where would you rank the American football albums? There you go. I personally rank them as follows: American football, American football, American football, American football, including the EP. the newest one, I haven't really listened to it, to tell you the truth, that much. For me, man, I have a horrible habit of, like falling into a trap of just listening to shit that I listened to back in the day, you know? So the original American Football album, the actual like full release, one of my favorite songs is 5 Silent Miles. And that was an EP back in the day. I love that song. It's all instrumental. The EP is great. I think the EP is just kind of like, you can see the birth of their style of music. You can absolutely see how it fed into their full release. But yeah, 1999 American Football original album. That is my favorite. By far my favorite American Football album. I think my favorite song, for a long time I would have said it was Never Meant, but I kind of think, I think maybe Honestly, or I'll See You When We're Both Not So Emotional, but they're all so good. But the regrets are killing me. I'm looking at the track listing right now. They're so good. The one with the Wurlitzer, Stay Home. I should be leaving soon for sure. Honestly, man. And Cyrus, if you, I have a record player, and it's downstairs right now on our new table, and that album is actually in that record player. That album has been sitting in that record player for maybe a year and a half without anything else replacing it. So, yeah, man. Love it. One of my all-time favorite albums. Top 5 for sure. But I appreciate that, man. And I'm Owen, Mike Kinsella, Captain Jazz, the Nate Kinsella's band. I can't remember what it's called. Starts with a W, I think, or even Owls. Bunch of good stuff in there that I've listened to for a very long time, But anyway, I appreciate that, man. Fellow American football fans, gotta love it. Thank you, Benjamin. I appreciate that. Summer is my favorite month. Is that what I said? Is that really what I said? Did I really say that? Summer is my favorite month? You guys know what I mean. Oh, I apologize, guys. I just had to refresh my my chat because it was completely frozen. The last thing that I saw was Benjamin. Whatever I was just reading. Anyway, there we go. Yeah, ever since my internet went out for like 12 hours. Whenever I try to stream, it's really, really wonky now. I really don't understand what's going on with it. My browser doesn't automatically refresh telling me how many people are watching. My chat doesn't automatically refresh. It locks up every like 5 minutes and I have to refresh it. It's strange. It's strange, but anyway. Overlorded Sith, thank you so much for the channel support. Sorry for political question. What is your opinion on the Michigan militia? I personally don't trust them because of Oklahoma City and what's going on. Video. Hold on. Sorry. My buddy just... I'm gonna, okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. I just, muted my phone. I apologize. Yeah, well, Oklahoma City, of course. Yeah, there's a lot of... Man, it's... I don't know what's topical with them. I don't follow news. I haven't followed news lately, man. I don't really pay attention to much. I know vaguely they're associated with Timothy McVeigh, and all of that. I've seen the documentaries. It's weird, man. Because I think, do you guys know people like that? I know people like that. And a lot of the times, it's occasionally you'll see somebody that actually served in the service, And but a lot, dude, like I would say a huge majority of those type of people have never served and they're playing soldier, and it's weird to me. It's like some kind of, it's like they're feeding some weird fantasy. You know what I mean? Dude, I own firearms. I love going to the range. I'm not going to be a part of a fucking militia. I'm not going to go to the Capitol building because they want you to wear masks. Really? That's the hill you're going to die on? Come on. It's dumb. It's stupid. So, you know, and trust me, I understand the dangers of losing civil liberties and stuff like that. I just do not feel like that is the case right now. Long term. But, so yeah, I don't know. I don't like groups. I don't like ideological groups. Even if I agree with the ideological group, I have a hard time even wanting to be associated with an ideological group. You know what I mean? Whether that be political parties or fandom groups, I just don't want to be a part of a group and be lumped in with a group. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's a long roundabout way to just say, nah. Anyway, I appreciate that, Sith. And Twizzy Empire, I started watching you when I was in middle school, and now I'm in college. That is crazy. I'm a college junior. Thank you for the years of entertainment, and happy birthday. Well, Twizzy, dude, thank you so much. That's crazy for me to think about because, I started this thing in 2011 rather. 2011, and it's been. It'll be 9 years in September, which is crazy. 9 years ago, in my brain, doesn't feel like that long ago. Because I was 25 9 years ago, and, you know, basically, I don't know. But for you, you're a junior in college now, and 9 years before that, you were a baby. You know what I mean? So, like, 9 years relative... 9 years is completely relative to the age you're at right now, and it's just interesting, but yeah, that's crazy for me. That makes me feel old, Twizzy. But thank you so much for tuning in all these years, man. I greatly appreciate that support this afternoon too, and keep kicking ass in school. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, and a lot of it, Horizon Brave, is what's really interesting about. The older I get and the more that I see, I was so hopeful that the internet would be like this bastion of knowledge and information, and people would look for the most intelligent arguments and be data driven, right? But there is a massive pocket of the population who believes fucking anything that they hear on YouTube. 99% of like experts could be saying one thing, and then some completely irrational guy on YouTube who knows nothing about the subject matter that he's talking about, has never studied it a day in his life, can say something and gain a traction, and then for whatever reason a certain segment of the population will listen to that outlier who knows nothing about a thing but knows how to talk as if he does, and they will take the information from this dipshit over data. You know what I mean? It's really interesting, like how conspiratorially driven a lot of this shit is, and it is creepy. It's incredibly creepy to me. It's like living in another reality. And what's really interesting to me is when I see it on like personal Facebook, for example, the vast majority are from, people that I know who are in their 60s or 70s. You know what I mean? It's like, for whatever reason, that generation succumbs to made up fairy tale bullshit so easily. And meanwhile, I feel like, maybe not my generation, but the generation after mine is a little, they've been born into this digital world, right? And they know how to filter nonsense, and they know what information is from what information is right, and they know when somebody is trolling and trying to create this weird narrative on the internet and draw in dummies to a cause or to a conspiracy theory, and they can suss that out. They can figure out what the bullshit is. But it's like the generations who were not born with the internet already existing have a really hard time differentiating bullshit from data. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. But yeah, I don't know what's to blame. People. Anyway, the Game Lover, thank you so much for the channel support. I greatly appreciate that. How's your aiming going? Able to hit things now or still can't? As a stormtrooper, I'm an expert marksman. I'm a good marksman. No, I'm good. But if stormtroopers were real, and if I was trying to actually fire a weapon wearing my stormtrooper helmet, and also wearing my armor, that would actually be kind of a fun experiment, because your vision is so hampered. Your field of view is less than half of what it is without the helmet on. Your range of motion with your arms is, I don't even know if I could bring a firearm up to my eyes, to tell you the truth, with my armor on. So yeah, I think that's probably why so many stormtroopers in the movies shot from the hip, right? But yeah. So in the real world, I had an expert marksman ribbon. Yeah. Expert marksman with M16, expert marksman with a Beretta. So, whee! But I appreciate that, Game Lover. I don't know about that, Greedo. There's a lot of young people. Oh, I'm sure I'm just generalizing here, but that's what I've seen. But yeah, I feel like a lot of stuff that you see online is kind of perpetuated by trolls looking for a laugh, right? And seeing how many suckers they can bring into this weird, I don't know, whatever conspiracy they've concocted, right? That would be fun. Dude, if I was like 16, 17 right now, and I had the power to create this global narrative and fuck with people, it would be hard, because that's what I loved, messing with people. I did pranks all the time when I was a kid in high school. Now you have that at your fingertips. You have power at your fingertips to create this weird, conspiratorially minded troll and see how many suckers you can pull into it. And that, I can completely see how, that would, a lot of kids would get a kick out of that. But it's really interesting. But yeah. But why did Empire give stormtroopers terrible helmets? I don't know, Benji. It's kind of funny, like, and functionally, you can't see out of them, and functionally as well, in The Force Awakens, doesn't Finn say they filter out smoke, not toxins? Well, what's the point of wearing the helmet then? So it just filters out smoke? Okay. Why wouldn't it, if it filters out smoke, why wouldn't it filter out toxins? Or why wouldn't they just make it filter out everything? I don't know. I appreciate that reaction, nerd. Yeah, everything is a conspiracy, right, Griddles? Everything, man. And what's really interesting is if you meet somebody who believes one, chances are they believe them all, right? It's really interesting. It's really interesting. Still provides general head protection. Yeah, I guess so. But that being said, like if you're in a firefight, you'd be better off taking the helmet off. Obviously, it doesn't protect you from blaster fire, and if anything, it impedes your ability to fire accurately. Maybe that's why they were such shitty shots. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, Ethan Pancakes. Congratulations, first of all. If you, I made basically everything that I could tell you right now is in a video that I titled what did I call it? Just Google HelloGreedo Stormtrooper armor. I made a video a few years back where I kind of break down where I got my armor, how much it was, how you put it together, and all that kind of stuff, you know. But yeah. Anyway. There we go. The Game Lover, once again, thank you so much for the channel support. Thoughts on people who use copyrighted material to make money? A girl game Susie Lou used uncut anime recreation to earn money on Patreon. That's not fair use. Copyrighted to make money. Well, it depends. It depends, right? So if you're just I don't know that example. Yeah, I don't know that example. So, but if you're just taking something completely and just like not putting any spin on it, not putting any parody on it, not doing your own thing with it, and just literally like copying, pasting, and selling it as your own. Like I've seen people do that on TeePublic, or not even create anything, not draw anything themselves, literally take a screenshot of something and just put it on a t-shirt, right? They don't own that. That's a pretty iffy, right? If you're using music that is copywritten for whatever, a movie, a fan film, or anything like that, it's as long as you're not making money off of it, I suppose, sure. But it's interesting because I wear a Stormtrooper helmet, right? It could be argued that I am using copywritten material just by having this helmet on in all of my videos, right? But I get AdSense money. So where is the line drawn? Obviously, if you're just ripping off a poster design and throwing it on a t-shirt, yeah, of course. Now, if you're drawing it yourself, I still think that falls under copyright, obviously, because the characters and whatnot fall under some kind of intellectual property. So I really don't know. She's recreating it, but not talking in it. Only a small thing of reactions. Oh, she's reacting. Yeah, and that's another thing, man. Like reaction videos, right? It's interesting. Whenever I've done reaction videos, they've always been a joke. Like go back and watch my solo trailer reaction video, all that kind of stuff. It's always been a joke. Like I'm sitting on the toilet and just watching it on my phone, and then at the end I just go, oh, that looks fun. So I've never been a fan of like reaction videos. It's I mean, you watch somebody watch a thing for, let's say, 5 minutes, and what, they just talk over it. To me, that doesn't seem like content that I would want to make, and it's definitely not the type of content I would want to watch. You know, reaction stuff like that, like I don't get it. It's never been something that I've ever. Yeah, I don't know. It's never been something that I've wanted to watch, you know. So I don't know. It's kind of messy. The internet is kind of the Wild West with a lot of copyright stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. But I appreciate that, the Game Lover. And GameStation 3, thank you so much for the channel support as well, man. GameStation 3 says, ever get that feeling we're close to an apocalypse? No. I've never felt like that. You know, it's kind of funny. It's like there's something about humans that forever and ever everybody has always, so no matter what the culture is, everybody, certain pockets of humanity have always thought they were like in the end times, right? The world is going to keep on spinning. Sure, if we got hit with an asteroid, yeah, obviously a global pandemic of epic proportions can happen. But no, I've never felt that way. I don't really think there's going to be some No, I've just never felt that way. It is interesting to me. I remember this. I think this was in 2011 or 2012. I took pictures of this. We went down to St. Augustine, and I took pictures of these people who were like saying, the end of the world is May 12th, 2012, or something like that. There was a specific date. I think it coincided with the Mayan calendar resetting or something. And I took pictures of them, and I was like, I just couldn't understand what makes people believe things or think things are true or think that they're special. Because every generation, it seems like, has their pocket of people who think that, this is the end time, this is the apocalypse, this is when, whatever deity they think is coming back because I live now and I'm special, and this is I'm here, and this is when it's all going to end because I'm here. So no, I've never felt that way, man. I've never felt that way. The world keeps moving. Bad shit happens. Maybe because everybody has a camera, everybody has a phone, everything is recorded. We see a lot more bad shit nowadays than we used to because, like I said, everything's recorded, everything is digitized, everything's on Facebook. All the most horrible news stories get broadcast. The nightly news is just a bad series of bad news. And maybe it makes people who are more inclined to believe end times are real to think that end times are coming. You know what I mean? But yeah. And it's interesting, like the things that people are concerned about. If you're really concerned about quote unquote end times or the apocalypse, let's look at the global climate crisis, pollution, things that are measurable, right? Hell, even asteroid impacts. Now we know pandemics, been predicted for a long time. There are things that we can do to prevent catastrophe. But yeah. Anyway, I appreciate that, Game Station. It's interesting. It's definitely an interesting little topic of conversation. But all right, guys. So that was 45 minutes. I was planning on going for 30 minutes, but went a little longer. I was actually planning on going for 34 minutes just because of the title of the stream. But, so yeah, tonight I will not be doing a stream. It's me and my wife on the weekends. We usually switch. Usually she rocks her at night and I rock her during the day for a nap. We switch on the weekends occasionally. So I will be rocking her for bed tonight. So right now I'm going to go work out a little bit and, maybe, I don't know, put something on from YouTube on the TV. Zone out a little bit. But, all right, guys. Thank you all for hanging out on this Monday, May 25th stream. Memorial Day. Saturday was my birthday. 34. Here we go. Up next is 35. So, have a fantastic rest of your day. Hope you have some plans for the week. Hope you're staying safe. I appreciate everybody who sent over some love on Super Chats this afternoon. I greatly appreciate it, guys. To everybody who hung out in the chat or didn't say a damn word, thanks for hanging out. So, let's end this with a fun, upbeat song called Ice Cream. All right, cool. All right, have a good rest of your day, guys. And wherever the hell you are on planet Earth, have a fantastic morning, afternoon, and evening, and I will catch you all on the flip side. See ya!